The Shwedagon Pagoda, located in Yangon, Myanmar, is one of the most iconic and revered Buddhist structures in the world. Its significance spans centuries, making it not only a spiritual center but also a symbol of Myanmar's rich cultural and religious history. The pagoda stands on Singatara Hill and is easily recognizable due to its magnificent golden stupa, which rises 99 meters, 325 feet, into the sky, visible from almost every part of the city. This immense structure is surrounded by smaller stupas, shrines, and intricate carvings, with the entire complex covering about 4.8 hectares, 12 acres. The history of the Shwedagon Pagoda is steeped in legend and religious importance. According to local traditions, the pagoda is believed to have been originally constructed more than 2,600 years ago, which would place its origins during the time of the Buddha. The most famous story tells of two merchants, Tapusa and Balika, who, upon meeting the Buddha during his lifetime, were given 8 hairs from the Buddha's head. These relics are said to have been enshrined in the Shwedagon Pagoda, marking the temple as a sacred site from the very beginning. Over the centuries, the Shwedagon Pagoda underwent numerous renovations, expansions, and reconstructions, reflecting the changing dynasties and evolving architectural styles of Myanmar. The pagoda itself has been renovated and expanded several times since its initial construction, especially during the Bagan, Ava, and Konbaung dynasties. Each era left its imprint on the structure, contributing to its current grandeur. The most prominent feature of the pagoda is its golden stupa, which is covered with gold leaf and precious stones. The stupa is topped with a diamond-encrusted spire, which contains a small relic of the Buddha. This spire glistens in the sun, serving as a focal point for the entire complex. The Shwedagon Pagoda is built on a massive platform, and the whole complex is surrounded by walls and covered walkways that protect the pagoda from the elements and enhance the spiritual atmosphere. The design of the pagoda and its surrounding structures are representative of the traditional Burmese style of architecture, with its multi-tiered, tiered roof, gilded surfaces, and intricate carvings. The platform is a sprawling, open area adorned with statues of the Buddha and other figures important to the Buddhist faith. The pagoda is also surrounded by smaller stupas, pavilions, and shrines, each contributing to the sacred and serene atmosphere of the site. Pilgrims and visitors from all over the world visit the Shwedagon Pagoda to pay respects, meditate, and admire the spiritual beauty of the complex. Aside from its architectural brilliance, the Shwedagon Pagoda plays an important role in the religious and cultural life of Myanmar. It is considered a place of deep meditation and prayer, with many devout Buddhists coming to the pagoda daily to perform rituals, make offerings, and pray for blessings. The pagoda is especially important during major Buddhist festivals, such as the Thingyang Water Festival and the full moon days of various lunar months. During these times, the pagoda attracts large crowds of worshippers who participate in ceremonies and rituals dedicated to the Buddha. Shwedagon is also a place where the principles of Buddhism are demonstrated through a practice of paying homage, walking around the pagoda in a clockwise direction, and meditating. Its golden stupa symbolizes the Buddha's teachings and the path to enlightenment. The site has also been a focal point of Myanmar's national identity, with its historical and spiritual significance contributing to the country's sense of pride and cultural heritage. It is not only a religious center but also a symbol of the unity of the people and their enduring faith. The Shwedagon Pagoda has faced its share of challenges over the years. It has survived natural disasters, such as earthquakes and storms, and endured periods of political and military upheaval in Myanmar. Despite these challenges, the pagoda remains a testament to the resilience of the Burmese people and their unwavering devotion to their faith. The pagoda is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a designation that acknowledges its outstanding universal value as a cultural and religious monument. In modern times, the Shwedagon Pagoda has become a significant tourist attraction, drawing visitors from across the world. The beauty of the structure, combined with its historical and spiritual significance, makes it a must-visit destination for those traveling to Myanmar. While tourism has increased in recent years, the pagoda still maintains its role as a sacred site for worship and meditation. Its deep cultural and spiritual roots continue to be a source of pride for the people of Myanmar, ensuring that the Shwedagon Pagoda remains one of the most revered and respected religious sites in the world. The Shwedagon Pagoda continues to be a central point for both the spiritual and cultural life of Myanmar, with its importance transcending religious boundaries. It has become a symbol not only of Buddhist devotion but also of the country's resilience and unity. Over the centuries, the pagoda has served as a witness to the changing political landscape of Myanmar, standing as a constant presence through times of peace, conflict, and transition. The spiritual significance of the site has not waned. Instead, it has only grown in importance, offering a place of solace, reflection, and connection for both locals and visitors alike. In addition to its role as a place of worship, the Shwedagon Pagoda plays a pivotal role in the community life of the people. The pagoda has become a place where people gather for important events, such as the annual celebration of the full moon and other Buddhist holidays. These occasions are marked by vibrant processions, elaborate ceremonies, and cultural performances that showcase the rich traditions of Myanmar. The pagoda is also central to the religious education of young people, as many Buddhist schools are associated with the pagoda, helping to pass on the teachings of the Buddha to new generations. The Shwedagon Pagoda's influence extends beyond the borders of Myanmar. As a pilgrimage destination, it attracts Buddhists from all over Southeast Asia, as well as from countries as far afield as Japan, India, and Sri Lanka. Its status as a religious landmark and its striking beauty make it a key point of interest for those seeking to understand the cultural and spiritual heritage of Myanmar and the broader Southeast Asian region. The pagoda's international reputation has brought a global awareness of Myanmar's cultural identity and the importance of preserving such monumental landmarks. Modern efforts to preserve and protect the Shwedagon Pagoda have been ongoing, with initiatives aimed at ensuring the structure's longevity. Although the pagoda has withstood centuries of environmental and man-made challenges, continued maintenance and careful restoration are necessary to safeguard its historical and religious significance for future generations. Conservationists and religious leaders work in tandem to ensure that the integrity of the site is maintained while accommodating the needs of the modern world, including the influx of tourists and the ever-changing technological advancements that shape how people experience cultural landmarks. The Shwedagon Pagoda remains a touchstone for Myanmar's national identity, embodying the country's historical depth, religious heritage, and cultural pride. It stands as a symbol of unity, resilience, and spiritual devotion, where the people of Myanmar, regardless of background or status, come together to pay tribute to their faith, culture, and history. The timeless nature of the Shwedagon Pagoda ensures that it will continue to be a beacon of spirituality, history, and art, transcending generations and continuing to inspire awe and reverence for centuries to come. As the Shwedagon Pagoda stands at the heart of Myanmar's religious and cultural landscape, it continues to be a living testament to the enduring power of faith and tradition. Throughout Myanmar's tumultuous history, the pagoda has remained a sanctuary, a symbol of peace and continuity. Its role in the country's political and social fabric extends beyond its religious significance, as the site has often been a place of gathering for moments of national importance. One notable instance of this was during the pro-democracy movements, especially the 2007 Saffron Revolution, when Buddhist monks led mass protests against the military regime. The Shwedagon Pagoda, with its profound spiritual connection to the people, became a focal point of these protests. The monks, revered for their spiritual authority and influence, used the pagoda as a place to rally, with their actions symbolizing the peaceful resistance to the oppressive government. The pagoda's historical role in times of national upheaval highlights its symbolic importance beyond the confines of religious observance as a beacon for human rights, justice, and collective unity. The pagoda's continued relevance to Myanmar's contemporary political climate cannot be understated. While Myanmar's landscape has changed, with the introduction of new political structures and external influences, the Shwedagon Pagoda remains a focal point of the people's collective memory. It serves as a constant reminder of the country's complex history, marked by both moments of great triumph and hardship. Amidst these shifts, the pagoda retains its revered position in the hearts of the Burmese people, representing continuity in the face of change. Culturally, the Shwedagon Pagoda has a profound impact on the arts and literature of Myanmar. The complex and surrounding religious practices have inspired countless works of art, including paintings, sculptures, and literary pieces. The pagoda is often depicted in traditional Burmese art, serving as a metaphor for spiritual enlightenment and the pursuit of inner peace. As a focal point of artistic expression, the pagoda contributes to the perpetuation of Myanmar's unique artistic heritage, which is rooted in the religious and cultural traditions of Buddhism. Furthermore, the Shwedagon Pagoda has also fostered a deep sense of community and identity among the people of Myanmar. Local communities surrounding the pagoda often partake in daily rituals, from lighting incense to making offerings, reinforcing connection between the temple and the people. This intimate relationship with the pagoda strengthens the fabric of society, offering a shared space for spiritual and communal growth. The pagoda, through its daily rituals, keeps alive the values of compassion, mindfulness, and respect, cornerstones of Buddhist practice that resonate throughout the community. As Myanmar continues to evolve in the 21st century, the Shwedagon Pagoda's importance will only deepen. The balance it maintains between tradition and modernity ensures that it will continue to attract people of all backgrounds and nationalities. The ever-present Golden Dome will remain a symbol not only of Myanmar's Buddhist heritage, but also of the universal human longing for peace, understanding, and enlightenment. For the people of Myanmar, the Shwedagon Pagoda is more than just a monument. It is a spiritual anchor, a source of national pride, and a testament to the enduring strength of faith and culture. Despite the challenges of modern life and global change, the Shwedagon Pagoda stands as a reminder that spiritual and cultural landmarks are vital to the preservation of identity. Its enduring beauty, its spiritual significance, and its role in Myanmar's collective memory ensure that the Shwedagon Pagoda will continue to be a place of reverence, inspiration, and cultural pride for generations to come. As Myanmar navigates its future, the pagoda will remain a central point of connection, both for its people and for the world. The Shwedagon Pagoda's presence in Myanmar's future is not only secure in its spiritual and cultural significance, but is also increasingly important in the broader context of global tourism and heritage preservation. As the world becomes more interconnected, travelers, scholars, and Buddhists from all corners of the globe continue to visit the pagoda to experience its majestic beauty and to understand its profound cultural and religious importance. The Shwedagon Pagoda attracts thousands of visitors annually, from pilgrims who come for spiritual fulfillment to tourists eager to witness one of the world's most awe-inspiring religious monuments. This influx of international attention brings both opportunities and challenges. The opportunity lies in the chance to share Myanmar's cultural and religious legacy with the world. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Shwedagon Pagoda's recognition on the global stage helps promote the preservation of the site and its surrounding areas. It encourages the implementation of protective measures, ensuring that future generations can continue to experience its grandeur. Moreover, the increase in tourism can bring economic benefits to Myanmar, bolstering the local economy through the hospitality and service sectors while encouraging greater cultural exchange between Myanmar and the international community. However, with increased tourism, the preservation of the Shwedagon Pagoda becomes an even greater responsibility. Maintaining the delicate balance between welcoming visitors and protecting the pagoda's authenticity and spiritual significance requires ongoing efforts. The challenges of managing large crowds, minimizing environmental impact, and ensuring that the site remains a place of reverence must be handled with care. Conservationists, local authorities, and religious leaders work together to ensure that the pagoda's physical structure remains intact while preserving the spiritual sanctity that makes it so special to the people of Myanmar and Buddhists worldwide. In the digital age, the Shwedagon Pagoda has also found a place in the virtual world. With the rise of social media and digital platforms, people around the globe can now share their experiences of the pagoda, spreading its image and influence far beyond the boundaries of Myanmar. Virtual tours, online discussions, and educational content allow people to engage with the site from the comfort of their homes, fostering global awareness of its cultural and religious significance. While nothing can replace the experience of visiting the Shwedagon Pagoda in person, the digital age helps keep the pagoda's presence alive in the minds of people worldwide. Furthermore, the pagoda's legacy continues to inspire various forms of artistic expression. Filmmakers, writers, and artists draw inspiration from the beauty and spirituality of the pagoda, contributing to a global appreciation for its significance. Documentaries, novels, and artworks that feature the Shwedagon Pagoda serve not only as creative interpretations, but also as a means of preserving and spreading the story of the pagoda's history and its role in Myanmar's spiritual and cultural life. The Shwedagon Pagoda's enduring role in Myanmar extends to its influence on the country's education system, especially in Buddhist teachings. Many young Buddhists in Myanmar grow up learning about the pagoda and its history as part of their religious education. The pagoda is central to the study of Buddhist culture, rituals, and philosophy. Religious schools and monasteries often organize visits to the pagoda, where students learn about the significance of the site firsthand. The teachings associated with the pagoda, such as the importance of mindfulness, compassion, and the path to enlightenment, help shape the moral and spiritual outlook of future generations in Myanmar. As Myanmar navigates the complexities of modern life, the Shwedagon Pagoda remains an anchor of hope, stability, and spiritual guidance for its people. It transcends its status as a physical structure, becoming a living symbol of resilience and faith. The pagoda's ability to endure through centuries of changing political regimes, natural disasters, and global transformation speaks to the strength of the beliefs and values it represents. In a rapidly changing world, the Shwedagon Pagoda stands as a reminder of the importance of preserving cultural heritage while adapting to new challenges and opportunities. Looking ahead, the Shwedagon Pagoda will continue to stand as a symbol of Myanmar's cultural and spiritual identity, maintaining its place as one of the most revered and significant religious sites in the world. The golden stupa, gleaming under the Myanmar sun, will continue to draw people from all walks of life, whether they come to meditate, reflect, or simply appreciate the beauty of the place. For generations to come, the Shwedagon Pagoda will remain an enduring symbol of the enduring power of faith, unity, and the shared human pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. The Shwedagon Pagoda, with its rich history and cultural significance, continues to shape the identity of Myanmar while also making an indelible mark on the global stage. As one of the oldest and most revered Buddhist monuments, it is a living testament to the enduring nature of faith, art, and community. Its golden spire, rising majestically above the city of Yangon, serves as a symbol not just of Myanmar's Buddhist traditions but of the resilience and spirit of its people. In the future, the Shwedagon Pagoda will likely continue to play a central role in the evolution of Myanmar's cultural and religious landscape. As the country navigates modern challenges and opportunities, the pagoda's role as both a historical monument and a living center of faith will ensure its continued relevance. The way it blends tradition with the present, welcoming tourists, pilgrims, and scholars while remaining a sacred space for religious practice, demonstrates a dynamic relationship between the past and the present. In addition to its role in Myanmar, the Shwedagon Pagoda is a key part of the broader Buddhist world. As one of the most important pilgrimage destinations in Southeast Asia, it connects people from various countries, languages, and cultures, united by the shared reverence for the Buddha and his teachings. This global connection fosters a sense of unity among Buddhists, helping to create a shared spiritual space where the values of compassion, peace, and mindfulness can be cultivated and celebrated. Moreover, as Myanmar continues to evolve in the 21st century, the Shwedagon Pagoda will likely remain a focal point of national pride and a symbol of the country's rich cultural heritage. Its preservation, both physically and spiritually, will continue to be of paramount importance. Efforts to maintain its integrity, protect its historical value, and promote its accessibility will ensure that future generations of Myanmar citizens and visitors from across the world can continue to experience its beauty and significance. For those who visit the Shwedagon Pagoda, the experience is more than just one of admiration for its architecture and gold-covered splendor. It is a journey into the heart of Myanmar's identity, a connection to a history that spans over 2 millennia, a sense of awe and reverence that transcends cultural and national boundaries, and a reminder of the enduring strength of faith. As the sun sets over its golden dome, the Shwedagon Pagoda continues to shine as a beacon of spirituality, wisdom, and hope, inviting all to find a moment of peace and reflection beneath its sacred spire.